Today, we're going to be talking about Longlegs, which is a film by Osgood Perkins. Stars Micah Monroe, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and Nicolas Cage, who I will say looks nothing like Nicolas Cage. He looks like a grandmother with a passing resemblance to Nicolas Cage, and if his name was not attached to this, and if his voice was different, I genuinely would not know it was him. He looks like completely different. But anyway, I really liked Longlegs. The marketing for this movie has kind of been everywhere, and I will say I usually don't get hyped up for movies, but this like the marketing for this was so like creepy and vague, just vague enough that it made me like really hyped up and like, oh, what's this gonna be? Oh, and all the reviews started coming out saying it was like the scariest movie ever made, and it made them like poop their pants, and I was like, oh, I gotta see this. So I went, and while it didn't make me poop my pants, it still left me pretty shaken. I think the movie. I honestly don't know if I would call it a horror movie more than a thriller. I feel like it's sort of mashed between the two. The first half of the movie is pretty much just a crime movie, but I feel like the last end really delves deep into horror, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I there's a creeping undertone of horror throughout the entire thing, and I really like it. Yeah, voice crack. Whoopsie. But anyway, I thought everyone did a really great job in this. Micah Monroe, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I already said that. I'm sorry. But as Lee Harker, she does a really great job at being scared. Nicolas Cage is like fucking creepy as shit as Longlegs, and everyone else is really good too. I mean, there aren't that many other characters in the movie besides this one guy, Agent Carter. He's kind of there, but other than that, like there aren't that many other like mainstay characters. Oh, and Michael Monroe's mom. Yeah, that too. But everyone did a great job. Yeah, thumbs up. Especially the soundtrack. I really dug the soundtrack. It is great. It uses a lot of chorus, and I feel like people don't understand, or at least people who make soundtracks, they don't understand that like chorus can be really unnerving if used correctly, and I feel like this movie does a great job with that and just making it like really creepy. I don't know. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think Longlegs is great. However, I am slightly disappointed by it, but that's probably just because of the mass marketing behind it and just like people saying it was the scariest thing in the world. But I still think it's a good movie, and I still think it's definitely worthy of your time. It's definitely not the scariest thing in the world, but in my opinion, it's still something that will definitely unnerve you. I mean, unless you're like really skittish, then it might scare the shit out of you. Then I don't know. Then again, horror is kind of subjective. Then again, you could say that with a lot of things. Pretty much everything's subjective when you think about it. But anyway, what else is there to talk about? I like the color choices. I like the editing. I liked the flashback aspect ratio. It looks really like it's almost like an old photo, and yeah. You might have just heard fireworks. I'm sorry. I don't know if you did. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, and I really love the cinematography because a lot of the shots almost feel like you are Longlegs and you're like stalking these people and like looking at them like from the shadows, and I really dug that. Shadows, voice crack again. Sorry. But yeah, I really dug Longlegs. I think it's a good movie. Not as good as I would have hoped, but still definitely a great time that I would recommend. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah. And this is also the first movie that you can actually see in theaters when I'm uploading this. So yeah, go see Longlegs in theaters. Yeah. Okay, bye. Oh shit, I didn't end the video. Sorry.